Select your character.
Select your character.
Select our character. So last time we did Knuckles and we 100% cleared the guy.
Yeah.
And I want to reiterate because I've noticed some people asking it in the comments and asking me personally why it is that we dropped Sonic. And it's because Sonic has a thing that ties into the end of the game.
Yeah, everyone's stories come together, but Sonic's is like the full story, so we're going to see the side stories so that his ending makes the most sense.
Yeah, I prefer to end on Sonic because no matter what, we are going to get, it's a whole nother Sonic section at the end of the game. So I feel like it's better to end on him so that it's not such a drastic change like when we finish E102 and then immediately jump into yet another Sonic.
Yeah. So all of the stories converge. So this time we're Amy.
Yeah, so this time we get to find out what...
Why is her walk cycle so pigeon-toed? You're noticing that?
Booty Mick...
Her toes are kind of overlapping
dresses.
each other when she walks.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
don't know what's
she's
up with
got
that.
them pointed inwards a little too far.
A little bit. Also, her shoes clip through each other.
Yeah.
Like, really hard as a
Yeah,
result.
that's a bit strange. Is it that, like, putting your knees and also your toes together is supposed to be a sexy pose? Because I see that a lot in anime shit.
I guess.
I don't get it.
Like, there is some kind of pigeon-toed. Like, it's supposed to look cute.
It kind of just looks awkward in a walk cycle, though.
Yeah, I know a lot of people don't care for it.
So, Amy's story begins with her buying, like, movie
Groceries.
groceries. Is there, like, yep, there's some baguettes, there's, like, a stalk of celery, some apples.
Like a single stalk
That
of celery.
that bag's getting knocked over, isn't it?
Oh, I bet so.
Does she just live in Station Square?
Yeah, I think she lives here. She lives here and does, like, completely normal things and, like, everything's fine, I guess. What is this? Okay.
This is, would that be
Wow.
Sonic CD?
It would have to
The
be
game
Sonic
where he
CD.
rescues her.
And she looked completely different in that game.
Yeah, no, this is the first game she looks like this in. I prefer the older version.
Yeah, but
Where
when
she
he was
kind of
running,
matches everyone else a little better.
when he was running through Sonic CD with her or whatever, though, it was not
Yeah,
the
this is
proper
a retcon.
version. I guess.
I think
I
they
don't think
just-
that's a good retcon, though.
I think they just needed to have that flashback in there so people are like, yeah, this is Amy. This isn't a new pink hedgehog who's in love with Sonic. This is the same one.
Yeah, had to just make absolutely sure everybody knew that
Yeah.
it was the exact same one.
Yep.
Hey, it's the nose ship.
Yep. So it just starts with her just minding her own business, and then this happens.
She dropped her groceries, by the way.
Yeah. When in Sonic's timeline does it fly over the city like this?
I don't.
It could be at
know.
any point.
I can't think of when it happens.
He's on his way to somewhere else.
Probably like halfway through the game.
Someone just stabbed her in the mono eye.
So what was it that you noticed, by the way, about the mono eye in Sonic? Because people tend to make a big deal out of the mono eye because every character has it.
So first of all, it's not like just a Sonic thing. It's also something they do in Donkey Kong. I want to say there's a few other like just properties that do it. And what they're doing is copying the old style like black and white cartoon sort of thing where you've got a defined lighter area for the cheeks so that you can see the mouth, and then the eyes are kind of like in a lighter area so that you can see where the eyes are going, but they're like close together for some reason. Like it takes like Felix the Cat or early Mickey or Oswald and makes it much more literal. And it's kind of a fuck up that just happens. It's like art has taken a game of telephone for like 3 generations of cartoonists. So it's not just Sonic that does it. Within Sonic, it is almost exclusively hedgehogs who have it.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't bring themselves to like redesign that out of Sonic's design. But like you'll notice Tails doesn't have
man.
it. Like Cream doesn't have it. Like Rouge doesn't have it. It's just the hedgehogs and arguably Echidnas. But with Knuckles, it's a little more defined as being like they could be separate, and he's just like they could be one with Knuckles and he's scowling so far that his eyebrow touches in the middle, or it could be 2. The hedgehogs, though, it's always 1.
So it feels really bad to play as Amy.
Oh yeah, she seems like an afterthought. She's got like 3 or 4 levels. And it's really sad.
I mean, like, coming off of Knuckles, right?
Yeah.
Knuckles had a little bit of an extra jump to him. Like, it wasn't a particularly good jump. I think he was still maybe under or right at Sonic. Amy, this is the highest I can jump.
That's a little odd.
It's very low. And she takes a second to even start running, like a little bit longer than everyone else, and her top speed is nowhere near them.
Which makes
like,
sense.
This is her top speed.
Yeah. When she's given, like, clone stats of Sonic for the sake of, like, multiplayer and stuff, it feels off. Because she is supposed to be her own character, so she does shit like this. The hammer her stat build has to be completely different because the hammer is her thing.
That's how you get the bigger jump in.
What?
Okay.
What?
All right. Yeah,
All right,
sure.
I saw Cream up there.
Sure, okay. I didn't see Cream. Was she there?
Go back. She was flying. Yeah,
oh, yeah,
see her?
there she is.
She just flies through.
She disappeared now, but yeah.
She just flies through the city, I guess. Well, anyways. Amy's should be considerably distinct from Sonic. The fact that they're the same species and that she's basically Pink Sonic should not mean that she's got the same play style. But they clearly didn't put as much thought into her stuff.
I want to say that in Sonic Heroes, Amy and Sonic are nigh identical.
Yeah, because she takes the Sonic slot in her team build.
Shouldn't she take the power slot, though?
It would make sense. Like, Amy as a weird counterpart, a stat counterpart to Knuckles makes a lot of sense. You actually see that sometimes. There's like a tournament arc in the Archie Sonic comics where her opponent is Knuckles. They ended on a joke where it's like she's not sure if she's ready to fight Knuckles because they're friends, and Knuckles is just like, oh, we're fighting, so I'm gonna just give it my all, and he blasts her out of the arena, and when she's upset, it's like, I thought you were ready. Like, I kind of like the idea of Amy being Pink Knuckles.
Yeah.
Because, and also you get, like, this idea that Sonic's love interest isn't a clone of himself, it's a clone of Knuckles. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think that that's a very good ship.
I don't think this ever happened.
I don't remember. You know what? No,
the first time you see Amy
she shoves him in a Twinkle Park, not the casino.
Yeah, this is the casino area.
Yeah, how are we getting in there this time?
I don't know if we are.
Oh, you know what?
We might not be. What?
Where was that car that was covering a manhole? Is that in a different section? Never mind.
Yeah, it was.
Because I was thinking, wait, do we get in through the sewer?
No, I'm just gonna go check with T-Call real fast and see what she says. She's the one that told me to go to the goddamn casino.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, so it is just trying to get you to Twinkle Park, but why?
Okay, wait, what?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so this is like sped up and also nonsense.
Well, this area was nonsense anyway.
This never happened. This is a complete rewrite of the... What is up with her face?
What is up with anyone's face?
Okay, this is like a complete rewrite of Sonic's thing. Like, 100%.
Yeah.
And it also makes Amy significantly less annoying.
Well, Amy isn't that annoying. It's just Sonic doesn't like her. But she on her own is a pretty good character. Sonic makes her worse.
Yeah. Somebody pointed out to me, by the way, that if you read that, it does actually say cute couples getting free.
Okay.
Like, we were making fun of it because, no, it doesn't. But from Sonic's perspective, it looks like she's looking straight at the sign. From Amy's perspective, it's clear she's looking at the little floating box.
So, like, if this is intentional, it's kind of cool. Being like, oh, well, Sonic thinks she's just super fucking annoying and making shit up just to ruin his day. But from her perspective, it's like, no, she actually read a thing that said that. If that's intentional, it's pretty good. If not, then I have no idea. Amy on her own is a really good character, though, because she doesn't need Sonic. And everything she tends to do when she's given her own plot lines tends to be, she runs into someone at random, whether it's this bird, or I guess she runs into Silver in 06. And whatever the fuck happens in Heroes, never played it. But it's like, she runs into people who need help, and she's like, yeah, no, I'm helping you. I'm helping you, whether you like it or not. And then, you know, there's always some extra little bit of like, oh yeah, and if I find Sonic, I'm totally gonna like make out with him or whatever. But like just on her own, she could carry a game if she really wanted to. It's this character who's a little bit nosy, definitely knows what she wants, is willing to go out of her way to get it, but what she wants is usually for the benefit of others.
I
like
remember
her.
this particular area as a kid kind of scaring me. Not actually
The mirrors
scared.
and stuff.
Yeah, but it's like a weird mirrorscape thing, but it's not in any way, shape, or form scary at all.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd be scared
Yeah,
of that.
I
Maybe
don't
it's just
know.
some kid thing.
Might have been a kid thing.
Sometimes kids are just scared of shit. I accept it.
I think it's because it's very quiet in here,
That's true.
and it's
And-
there's a lot of weird stuff
It
going on
looks-
with the mirrors.
Oh, yeah, no, which one was the real one?
The one that looked like it was in a
Confused.
mirror was the real one.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
But that was this whole area seems very Mario all of a sudden.
Yeah. It feels a lot like the Boo Castle in
Yeah,
64.
which
Uh-oh.
whoops. Which I
Didn't
kind of like
realize.
the idea that when you're Amy suddenly, because she's, you know, she's like the warm colored hedgehog and she's got a hammer, like she's just Sonic's equivalent of Mario and she totally wants to like make out with him. And like there's
You
that's-
just love her being the female equivalent of other characters.
It just
and
makes
wanting
it
to make
funny.
out with them.
It just makes it funny. But like
Now
yeah,
there's
like the idea
Mario, he
that
was
Amy
Knuckles a little bit ago.
that Amy's levels could be like a weird Mario sort of thing is interesting because Mario levels are good. So, you know, like if she controlled a little better and they put a little more thought into everything, like yeah, no, I could get behind that.
I don't like her controlling like Sonic because I think I agree. I think it's better when she's a unique sort of
Yeah.
set of controls. I think controlling like Sonic would at least be slightly better than this, though.
Yeah, oh no, it would.
This is a very awkward sort
Controlling
of
like
control
Mario
scheme.
would be the best though. You know, give her like a U-turn jump.
Oh yeah,
and
make her faster than
ground.
she is.
Give her a ground pound.
Honestly, this would be perfect if she was just, I don't know, like 1.5 times faster than she is.
Maybe at a higher jump.
Yeah. I think jumping is part of speed. It's definitely in there somehow.
Yeah, just better mobility, not on a Sonic level, but on a level that works for her. Something that like give her. That's the end of the level.
Yeah, the end of her levels are almost exclusively grab onto the balloon and get out of the robot's reach.
Oh, okay.
But the balloon doesn't take off. It just kind of
Yeah.
hangs
Yeah,
here.
okay.
Like,
But yeah, no, they should give her mobility stuff that involves the hammer in some way. Like she has that hammer jump. Like maybe if you could give her some kind of like she dashes and then the hammer gets a different move if she does it when running. Stuff that like I don't know.
it does have a
just
different move when
incorp-
she's running.
Does it? Like is it like distinct though?
If you hit it, that's how you get the bigger jump.
Oh yeah, no, but like maybe like a hammer dash, if
Oh,
that makes any sense. Just
maybe.
give her stuff that looks like it has thought put into it as if she were like in her own game. Give her own game that makes her good.
Okay, there's an awful lot of panty shots on every fucking
Yeah.
angle of Amy.
Yeah, they need everyone to see that they put a texture under her skirt for like a
I-
petticoat.
I think
or
it may have
something.
been more like somebody
Petticoat.
designed this without really thinking about
Yeah,
the
'cause
logistics
she's-
of it.
she's
And then they
still-
made the model and realized, wow, that dress consistently shows off her panties.
Yeah. Is she supposed to be some kind of teenager? Like Sonic's supposed to
I
be a
don't know.
perpetual cool teen, and I think Amy's supposed to be a little younger.
I think that in the comics, Sonic is permanently 16 years old.
Yeah, that makes sense, because he's got to keep being cool for the kids with attitude. Adult Sonic doesn't make any sense.
I
And
feel
Amy's
like
supposed to be a little younger because she's like, she needs to be rescued and she's a little more naive and impulsive. Well, no, actually, no one's more impulsive than Sonic. It's just, they both are. But, yeah.
yeah. So now she's just sitting in jail petting a bird.
They let her keep the
I
bird.
don't know why they let her keep the bird.
Yeah, why does that bird have, like, that giant bling on it?
Because it's a necklace. Birds wear necklaces. What?
I
you've
mean,
never
they
seen a
do,
bird
but that's
with
an
a
awfully
necklace?
big one.
It's important later on.
Yeah,
You're not
no, I'm
supposed
sure.
to question it.
Yeah, well, it's awfully obvious.
I know you should probably anybody with like I don't know any kind of reasoning should question why that bird has a box on its
Yeah,
neck. Like the
basically.
size of its body.
Yeah.
It could fit in that box. Like
Nope.
Yeah, so this is where things kind of do get good, because Gamma's a good character, and he really only interacts with Amy on any kind of personal level.
Yeah, well, Amy and Eggman, but yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't really count.
It kind of, when we get to
Well,
his stuff,
that's his boss. He's
yeah,
gonna interact
but
with him.
it's kind of like, I don't know.
Eggman
it's not
treats
even
him
really
like a robot.
boss relationship. I don't know.
Well, we'll see it when we get to it.
Yeah. I mean, from Eggman's perspective, yes, it's just a robot.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's a little more treatment for Gamma than you usually see in situations like that.
Still, Amy's the one who's kind of the catalyst for a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that Sonic never realizes, and it's interesting.
Yeah. And now we gotta get all that robot talk in.
Yeah, I mean, you got a robot, you gotta get past this part, it's like a prerequisite.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta, like, make it clear that that's, like robots work that way. Like, yes, it's gonna be a rogue AI, we gotta do all of the rogue AI stuff.
Including this jittering and bobbing.
Yeah, this...
He's just freaking out there.
Yeah.
It looked like he was partying at the river, but I don't think that's what was going on.
Yeah, no, he did it on purpose.
He's just really excited. He was like...
The developers programmed a little party river inside him.
You sure?
Yeah. So how does that bird fly with that big-ass box around its neck?
I don't know, Sonic magic.
It has to be.
Yeah, like, physics don't work in Sonic's world, and just in general.
Yeah, I think if I had the chance, I'd like to see a redesign of that bird.
Yeah, no, I think that's, like, that specific Flicky.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I think it would be cool to see, or maybe seeing, well, this might be, like, me going too far into Gamma stuff, but, like, Gamma's bird. Like, just seeing those two birds just show up again, maybe just with Amy.
Well, I think I'd kind of like to see the Flickies show up again, because for people who don't know, those are like a canon Sonic thing.
They're not a specific character so much. It's kind of like the Yoshi deal. Like, there's specific Flickies, but they're not... Oh, hey.
Yeah, this is a Chow egg, by the way.
Yeah.
This is the only way to get black Chows.
Yeah, are we leaving it there?
Yeah, we're just gonna leave it there.
Okay. But yeah, like Flickies are like a species that exists, and sometimes you got specific ones, but they're still just kind of considered just part of the species.
There's also a Genesis game that we might, like, I don't know, do a
Oh shit, is this Whack-A-Mole?
just to show off.
Good luck.
Yes. We might show off the game eventually, but there is a Genesis game called Flicky, and it's literally
shit.
just...
Oh shit, that one was...
Yeah.
Oh. Are we supposed to not hit the Eggmans?
Yeah, don't hit the Eggmans, because it's Eggman's own machine, so...
Okay. So the Supersonics are worth more, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not stopping you from hitting the Eggman.
No, but it is penalizing me. I'm on a Sonic?
Yeah, I guess so. Like, they don't hurt.
That was weird. Well,
I can't
Eggman
believe
can't
the
believe
Whack-A-Mole.
anything. Like, for a man of science, he has no belief in like his eyes.
It's like, I asked the hammer person to... Oh, okay. I asked the hammer person to beat Whack-A-Mole and they did it? What the fuck?
You can